This is a general reading for Capricorn for June. So if Capricorn is your Sun or Moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of June, I'm offering a complimentary reading for those who either subscribe or put in a comment in June. Remember, I do read all the comments. I really appreciate you doing that and respond to the comments. Also, to increase the logarithms, not only is by subscriptions and comments, but also by the likes. So if you like the video, please thumbs up, because that helps the logarithms and then builds up the channel. Today I reached 1,000 subscribers. That's one of the benchmarks for YouTube for monetization. The other is the watch time. I need 1,500, so that's 1,500 more hours, which will happen because I'm putting out a lot of videos. Please watch the videos until the end. Share the videos, tell your friends, because that will build up the channel. I started the channel less than a year ago. I started in June of last year. And it's only through the support of everyone like yourself that this channel has grown. So thank you so much for the support. I am offering private readings, and if you would like your own reading, send me an email. The email address is on my YouTube channel. The charge now is for 15 minutes is $15, and for 30 minutes is $30. So please consider that. And after I get all the information, then you would have your video within 2 days. Nina is here on the table. She had her dinner, so she's all ready to take an after dinner nap. Nina takes after breakfast, before breakfast, afternoon, mid-afternoon, evening naps. Nina takes a lot of naps. And then Jason's in the bedroom here. So I have my little crew helping me today. I have, with the help of Spirit, 2 oracle cards have been selected for you. I'm using the Morgan Greer tarot cards today for your tarot reading. So the first oracle card from Wisdom of the Oracle, Spirit chose Regeneration, number 46. And the essential meaning is rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. The oracle message: second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. The rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So what was lost has been found. New regeneration. Okay, I've shuffled and cut the cards, and let's see what we have coming up in June for you, Capricorn. We have 9 of Pentacles. Prosperity. Crossed over by the 8 of Pentacles, work through your hard work. That's 9, 8 and 9. Through your hard work, you shall have your harvest. It's almost harvest time through the hard work. At the base of it is the Empress, manifestation of what you want. Behind you, the Judgment card, again, manifestation. Crowning you, death, change. What's just on your mind? You know that things are changing. Then we have right ahead of you, the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that, all the Arcana cards you're getting. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this is a great reading, Capricorn. Great reading. 7 of Cups, what do you want? Hangman, gonna decide. And the final outcome is the Moon, another major Arcana. The Moon card with the 8 of Swords. Isn't that interesting? Then we have the Hangman with the 2 of Cups. 7 of Cups with Temperance. Knight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers. Death card with the King of Cups. King of Cups is not dying. Nope, the King of Cups is not dying. It's rebirth. And then we have the Five of Rods behind you, the World, Two of Swords, and the Fool, new beginnings. Yeah, there's your new beginnings. New beginnings with the Death card. Perfect sense. Perfect sense. Death card, the end, rebirth, the Fool card, new. So you are ending a chapter. You're ending a lesson. Time for new opportunities. It's definitely new opportunities coming forth to you. And it's shown by the Death card and the Fool. So through your hard work, you have the Nine of Pentacles, almost harvest time. It's, okay, if you were like in agriculture, for example, at the end of the summer, let's say that it's the time for harvest. And that is when the fruit is visible, it's hanging down. For example, grapevines. The fruit is hanging down, and you're just getting prepared to harvest it. The tractors are in place. It's time to bring in the crop from your hard work. So you're looking at, from your hard work, you're able to have the harvest that you've worked so hard for over time. And that is through the manifestation. Because now you're undecided what you're going to do. You're blindfolded. You don't have all the information. You're sort of at a crossroads, and it's the new beginnings. So what do you want? Well, you have the Seven of Cups. So that's one of those times where you stop and look about what's next. What's the next chapter? That's up ahead. Right now your reading is like, what do I want? I have new beginnings. I'm blindfolded. I don't have all the information. And where do I want to go? That's why you look at what's the process of determining what's next for you. Because it's your world. You're feeling like it's the completion of a manifestation of what you've been working on over time, and you are the Empress. It's middle of the world. You have everything in balance of your life, manifestation of what you've been working on, and you are the Empress. It's harvest time. It is the balance in your life. You have prosperity, health, relationships, home, all the balance. This is your Empress. The Empress is the feminine energy of, you're respected in the community, and you make wise choices and decisions. You have, through your hard work and good choices, have the harvest time now, because behind you was Judgment, which was, just about there, coming to you, even though during that time there's been some difficulties. This is the Five of Rods, that there have been some obstacles that you were able to overcome, and this is behind you. Through those obstacles, this was a life lesson, and then you had the skills that if you were to encounter them in the future, you know how to handle them. So if you learn the life lesson, step back. What was the lesson? And then you learned, for example, what skills you needed, what you needed to learn from this, so that you do not need to repeat it. And so you have these skills so that you can move on to new opportunities, which you are going to, because you have the Fool card and you have the Death card. Because what's on your mind is the Death card and the King of Cups. The King of Cups is not going to die. No. It is a rebirth or a transformation. Could be transformation of a relationship. King of Cups can represent a home. It can represent a relationship. It can be a redefining of a relationship with the King of Cups. It could be the end of a relationship with the King of Cups. Or it can be now can be moving, for example. Cups can be, can represent moving. So you may be relocating. You might be buying a new house. This is what you're, for someone on your mind, it's about moving. And, into a new house, into a new apartment. For someone else, it's the end of a relationship, the death of a relationship. Not the death of a person, but the death of a relationship. For others, it could be, rebirth, renewal of a relationship. It could be that this person, your King of Cups, that you have a re-energizing of that relationship. So it is a renewal. Because what's ahead of you, oh look, I didn't even notice that the star was here, is the Wheel of Fortune, which is you're gonna now that you're completing a cycle, now you have to figure out what you want to manifest in the future, and you have your star card. New opportunities. It's fated that you are on track. That's what it means, that you're on track to your script that says, okay, you needed to learn this lesson. Well, you learned it. Now you can move on. You've got the Death card, moving on, and you have the Fool card, new opportunities. Now you have to figure out, what do you want? The Wheel of Fortune. Spin your Wheel of Fortune, because now's the time for you to decide what you want to have in your future. Because here you have new opportunities of money with the Knight of Swords. And I think that, I can read this in two ways. One, that there's new opportunities of money, like work, with the Knight of Swords, which can be a person who gives you an offer or a partnership. Or it can be movement. I see maybe possibility of movement, moving ahead, energy of moving ahead for a new project. If it's negative, you're feeling negative about it, it could be new opportunities with money with the Knight of Swords. And in this case, if it's a person, I get that this person at times, for someone, and you're going to know immediately who I'm describing. New opportunities for someone, for you. This is a general reading, but for someone that's watching this, with the Knight of Swords, who tends to be someone who's a little bit rash, acts before he thinks, can be overbearing, can be a little bit pushy, leaves out important information. I've got a new project, and and he has this great idea. Well, have you thought about such and such a thing? Like, how are you going to fund it? Or what about the cash flow? Or have you thought about the infrastructure? Or what about the IT? Oh, they have ideas, but they don't have the complete picture. You know who this person is. Please tell me under the comments if this resonates with someone and you do know who this person is. I'm describing this person, and I'm just like, I would be very, very careful if I had business dealings with this person, because and left holding the bag, I do see a burlap bag, and you're holding it, and you're thinking, now what do I do with this? Left holding the bag. Because it says you're feeling good about some choices you have. Here's your Seven of Cups. This is with your Wheel of Fortune. What do you want? Look at those cups. You have some choices. And it says be temperate. And I also say be temperate with your Knight of Swords. So, temperance means get your facts. Don't be rash. Take your time, because you're planning your trip. So if you're planning, the next leg, the next chapter, when you're going on, and I do the analogy of going on a trip in the summertime. Take your time. So when you go on a trip, generally you figure out, okay, we're going to go to the beach, and we're going to have a reservation, and you don't generally jump in the car, and 20 miles out of town, you forgot to put gas in the car, or you forgot to charge your car, and there you are sitting going, well, am I supposed to put the gas in the car on my trip? Be prepared, be temperate. Or you rush, let's say it's a holiday weekend, like the 4th of July, and you go, well, I think I want to go to the beach, and you plan, you don't even plan, you jump in the car, and everything's booked, because it's a holiday. So it says be temperate, take your time, figure out what you want. Do not irrationally spend your money. Be temperate. And that goes with business dealings especially. Be temperate in business dealings. Get your facts. Look at your choices. Then make your decision. Make good choices through being informed. Then you can enjoy the next chapter. Because you have a communication between two people, and through that, you feel like you can't move forward. That there's some information you don't have, you're blindfolded. Or you're relying on this person through a communication, and you feel like you can't move forward until this other person moves forward. Now, it can be a business dealing, or it can be a relationship that you have some communication. For someone, it could be a communication. As a result of that communication, you feel you cannot move forward because of the decisions that this other person is imposing on you. Now, these ropes are, these things that are keeping you from going forward are ropes. Through your action, you can cut through those and you can move forward. But you're feeling a little bit that the decisions of this other person are keeping you from moving forward. Decisions or communications are keeping you from action. Can be work or can be relationship. It can even be a move. And then the final outcome is you in limbo, waiting and getting more information. The moon is things that are hidden, and you're looking for divine guidance in order to be informed, in order to move forward. And it's the hangman, that you're hanging, not making a decision until you have more information. That's what it's saying. During the month of June, get the information, be informed, then you can make wise decisions. And this is following your intuition. You know that for some of you, the Knight of Swords, your intuition says, don't. Follow your intuition, whatever it says, because your hunches are right on, Capricorn. That's what it says, follow your hunches. Now, the other card that we have from the Oracle, this is from Believe in Your Own Magic, that Spirit selected number 19, which is lavender. It says, surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust. Oh, this is very interesting that it says this. With anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here to go out and reconnect or make new connections. And remember, we have the Temperance card. So be temperate, take your time for your connections and for the connections with yourself. Now, if you want to be notified of the videos as they come out, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification button. I am going to be doing the tarot readings for the June through December. That's coming out next. So if you want to be notified, please hit the notification button and you will be notified when it comes out. I appreciate your support of the channel, Capricorn, and because of you and others, the channel's continuing to grow, and thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. And Nina and I send you light and love from Portugal.